Alright, hello everybody. Let me make sure I do this right. I do have a live camera on, so I'm trying to make sure I do everything properly. But hello JMEC, hello Than, hello Sadie. Thank you guys for stopping in. This is going to be a two-part stream tonight. Sorry, I'm looking the other way trying to turn my fan down. Yes! Can you feel my heart? Alright, so this is going to be my first ever hand cam stream. Hey, thank you for the 5 bits, Vincent. I think, is it... Ooh, I don't remember. I think I did this one. We're going to find out. This will either have a camera on it or it won't. It won't. Let's try this one. My bad. Wrong room. I couldn't remember. Yep, this is it. Hello. What's up, guys? 1.3 channel points now. Nice. So, this is what we're going to be using tonight, so I can teach you guys a little bit about electrics. I'm going to do the... This is going to be basically, like this thing says, this is how to build your own, like, LED light systems for your car for really, really cheap. Everything I have here is either a basic tool, something you can get at your local parts store, or something that you can use, also big old hands. Yeah, my hand is very close. I mean, it's normal size compared to a piece of paper. This is a smaller, this isn't like an actual notebook, it's a drawing pad. So, I have mechanic's hands, so they're pretty scarred and beat up. Yeah, hey guys, Chris Fix here. Something like that. Yeah, but if I hold them, this is like a fisheye lens, so it gets like magnified the closer you get. It's weird. But yeah, everything here is going to be stuff that you can get from your local parts store, from Amazon, or just a basic, yeah, a basic hand tool. I'm using a specialty tool tonight. This will be the only specialty tool I have. However, they do make very basic renditions of this. This is just a wire crimper, stripper, and cutter. There's actually a blade right here at the very edge. This is a crimper, and this is a stripper. You can buy these for, like... This is a nice one, because I do it professionally, so this one was like 50 bucks. But you can buy these at your local part stores for like $5-10, and they last you a very long time. This is the only specialty tool I have today, and I'm just using this for the sake of speed. So, I'm going to start with the basics of like how car electrics work, and then I'm going to show you guys how we can build a electric like light system, because I brought, let me just pull everything out here. I have female quick disconnects, which are needed because I have this. This is a generic universal fuse box that I got on Amazon. It was like $12. A roll of electrical tape available at pretty much any local parts store, hardware store, Walmart. If you've got a store, they probably have electrical tape. And of course, you can't do it without 4 big ol' honkin' rolls of LEDs. These are 16 feet. They are all supposed to be red. This is what's going on my Avalanche. These are all red 16-footers. I am going to wire all 4 of them up tonight to show you how you can rig them in parallel. That way there's less load on your system for like your battery and alternator. And also it makes troubleshooting, if you ever have a problem, much, much, much easier. So, let's get all this stuff out of the way. Oh, the fuse box also comes with this nice little cover. I just took it off because I don't really need it right now, but it is nice. Like I said, for $10, Amazon, you can just... And if you ever need to change fuses, it just pops right off. This didn't come with fuses. Had to go get my own, weirdly. Not sure why. I have no idea. It fuses, again, local parts store. Like, they're like $3 a pack. It's not huge money. So, what we've got, there are 4 basic things you need to know. I'll make that 5 basic things you guys need to know about electric. We have positive. I'm at a very bad angle for writing, so I apologize. Positive. Wow, my handwriting is awful at this angle. Negative. And then we have voltage, amps, and ohms. So, really, it sounds really complicated. Horrible handwriting, try mine. Yeah, it's like I said, because I'm sitting, this is actually my recliner that you see here. This is my blanket underneath of this. This is just my drawing pad, and it is absolutely awful. That's why it rocks every time I lean my weight. So I'm trying not to rock around too much. But so positive is, in automotive terms, positive is red. You can see we have this red wire here. This is going to be our positive for the day. And this is going to be our negative for the day, which is up here. I'm going to label it up here. Wow, yeah, and that pen is absolutely terrible as well. Yay, I grabbed all the good stuff. So in terms of electricity, positive is, we'll say, output. This is where you get the power from. Negative is more of a return. So electricity works in a big circle. It goes from the positive out to whatever needs it, and then back to the negative again after it's been used up. Piece of fuzz. So you can't just put positive and negative together because they will spark. Oh, I forgot to mention, these are live. There is a 12-volt car battery right over there. So, yeah. Those are live and wired. So apparently people back in Horizon Open still asking for the anti-cheating system to be set in place. I cannot say I'm surprised by that. Don't die. Oh, no, I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I am a trained professional with an ASE certification. Don't worry about me. We'll be fine here. Are they still having problems with the cheating thing? Really? I didn't realize that. It's annoying. Just don't cheat at video games. Have fun with them, and if you lose, you lose. I went off the side in a hill climb, and I embarrassed myself. These things happen. But yeah, to prove this, I will actually go ahead and cross these to show you why you don't want to. Hopefully I don't burn my house down. Maybe like that one guy. See it? Ooh, wow, yeah, those are getting hot already. So, we're going to keep those away from each other, obviously. However, they are needed because... Oh, that's actually why. That wire is now hot. Like, it's hot enough I can feel it through the rubber coating. It doesn't take much. So, the key with wiring, and I'm just going to twist these up so they're nice, clean ends to work with. So the key to understanding electricity and wiring in cars is basically on these three principles over here. Voltage, amps, and ohms. It's really, really easy because we're going to think of this like water. Water circuits are very, very easy to understand for people because it can be seen and like the output can be tested more easily. So let's think of basically let's do this. We have a big, we'll call it a bathtub here with a pump in it. That pump is electrically driven and it's going to make pressure. We have that hooked up to a hose which runs up to here where we can use it. And then if it doesn't get used, or after, okay, we'll say if we overflow the bucket, that's some sexy handwriting. I would call it anything but that, I think. I am not any kind of artist or handwriter. This is just me doing what I can. Hello, Walter. Hello, Killswitch. Thanks for stopping in. So, what this is going to be, this is a pump, this is a hose, and then this is like a return pipe that's going to go down, whoops, to here. So let's do this so it's a little easier to visualize. So, then you could put like a bucket right here and fill it up right here if you wanted to. Among Us? Sus? What? Where do you see Among Us at? I didn't draw an Among Us. Yes, I did. I drew an Among Us. No! It's always the Among Us. No! Oh, God. Hello, Darkwing. How's it going? You haven't missed anything yet, other than me creating sparks by touching red and black wires together because these are actually hooked to a car battery over there. So, and hand cam stream, first time. So, yay. Ah. I didn't even mean to. That's so funny. Okay. So, let me teach this the right way. Voltage. In terms of electricity, we call it voltage. However, in water, we would call it... Oh, I can't write. Oh, in your mind, we have to be as one. Don't be afraid, my sweetheart. God, I love that song. It does not get old. So, let's go with this. Flow and we'll call it a kink. The timing on that, I know, right? All right. Bong. All right, so in terms of water pressure, if we were looking at electricity as water, voltage equals pressure. So the more voltage you have, the more pressure you have. Basically, the stronger the push is through the wire. So if you have... Yeah. You guys just want me to do a karaoke stream tonight, don't you? Maybe I should do karaoke later. I don't have anything planned. I'm still grooving here in real life. I can't... I'm... Yeah. Oh, man. But yeah, so think of voltage as pressure. So Did you raise the price of maid mode? No, it's still the same. I changed some of the other redeems. What it is instead of having a single redeem for every single mode, I made every mode one redeem. So you redeem that, and you get to pick which mode I'm in. Currently, I'm in base form. This is just standby mode. I just call it base form because it's my natural state of being. But yeah, so voltage is pressure. So okay, right here. Let me see if I can reach him. I can't quite get there from here. AA battery. Easy. This is 1.5 volts. So this has the voltage of, well, 1.5. A car battery, like these terminals are hooked to right now. Base, money, fancy clothes. Oh, thank you for the redeem. I haven't done that. Actually, I did. I just did one of these the other day. I was going to say it's been a while, but I would be wrong in saying that. Yeah. Yeah. That's what that does, Walter. It gets you to get me to say nya in a cute a manner as I possibly can. Because Catboy. Yep. All right. Wait. We did that in the wrong order. Hang on. You got to do it this way, guys. Where's it at? I can't remember where it's at now. Is it up here? I can't find it now. What's the one? Oh, come on. Where's it at? I know it's here. NANI? What? There it is. You got to do it in this order. And then... Because that is the natural way of how that actually happens. And no, I'm not sorry. That is the appropriate way that happens. Alright, so voltage is pressure. So that little AA battery I just showed you has 1.5, we'll say, PSI. The battery sitting over here next to me, this big AC Delco car battery that I've got hooked up right now, is 12 volts. So think of it more like 12 PSI. So you can imagine what Koenigsegg uses a 700 volt hybrid system in the Koenigsegg Regera R. Or is there an R version of that? Or is it just the regular? Whatever. It's the Koenigsegg Regera, and it has 700 volts compared to this 12 volt battery right here. 12 volts, You can get shocked by 12 volts. I have been many times. It hurts, but it's not going to kill you. 700 volts, and you're going to look like Wile E. Coyote after an unfortunate lightning strike. They're going to be sweeping you off the floor. 700 is dead. Yes, 700 kills you instantly. It's really, really unsafe. So, that's voltage. Just like I said, pressure. Amps, or amperage, as we call it, is the flow. Okay, so we've got, let's say, 12 psi, and I'm getting 1 gallon a minute out of the hose. Well, that would be the flow, or the amperage. Now, unfortunately, you can't really measure how much electricity. There's a way, but you don't really worry about it in cars. But amperage, okay, say you want to run something that takes 130 amps, which is stupid high. That's a lot. To give you reference, these little fuses in here are 15 amps, and they won't blow on an LED. LED strips like the one we're using today run less than 1 to 2 amps. Extremely low. Someone tried to log into my Discord from Singapore. That doesn't sound legit. You should probably get that fixed. That's it's like, hello, this isn't me. Okay, my foot's falling asleep. Alright, so that's amps, is just flow. How much electricity flows through the 2FA moment? What's a 2? Oh, two-factor authentication. Yeah, no kidding. And then ohms is, well, okay, let's say you take, anybody ever taken a hose and kinked it off? Like, fold it in half to stop the water flow? If anybody's ever done that, okay, or you step on the hose and it cuts off the water flow. It's, you know, pretty thin hose or whatever, and you step on it and it cuts the flow off. That would be a kink, or ohms. Ohms is resistance. So, basically, I'm trying to think of the best way to say this. Stupid as it sounds, blood flow is really easy to work with. Your blood flow is your amperage. The ohms would be a blood clot trying to slow the flow down, restricting it. For you even explaining? Car electricity. This is that stream I promised everybody where I'm going to teach you how to wire up car electrics. But you have to know the basics of car electrics before you can do it, because you don't want to end up zapping yourself or something. You won't die, but you don't want to ruin anything. So that's what I'm trying to do, because eventually we're going to get to the fun stuff, like the fuse box and making LED wires light up. That'll be here maybe another 20 minutes. Because it'll take me that long to actually set it up. This is almost done. This is like very entry-level basic electrics. You don't really have to worry about it too much other than this. I'm almost done with the basics part of it. So, voltage is pressure, amps is flow, ohms is basically like a kink or the resistance to flow. Think like a kink in a hose. Resistance, because I can write well. So that would be our pump creates our pressure or our voltage. The pump would be like our battery or alternator in a car. The hose is just like a wire. How much we get out of this end is our amperage or our flow. And say we've got a blockage right here in the thing, like a resistor or something. In this case, it would be a kink in the hose for the water side of it. That would be resistance, which would make our amperage go down because it restricts the flow. Just like water. Super easy. Not really that complex. If you have any questions about it, feel free to ask. It's not as difficult as I make it sound. But, and yes, I have tearaways because I came prepared. So, we've got positive, which is our starting point, and our negative, which is our end point. So, let's build us an electrical system. And of course, we got to start with the fuse box. I'm going to take this off because it's got glare and it's annoying. So, fuse box. Super easy. Power goes in here and then is provided to every single fuse in the box. You put power into here and all of these will come hot. And when I say hot, I mean they have power to them. So if I took and hooked this power wire up, which actually, let's do that right now. I'm just realizing that has a nut on it, and I don't have a wrench. That could be... Please tell me I can break this loose by my fingers. Oh, wait, maybe I can... Redneck Mechanicin 101 for you right here. Use the tools at your disposal to hopefully... Come on. I'm just trying to use these pliers is all I'm doing. There we got it, I think. Ah, still too tight. They've got a lock washer on it, and I can't get it off. Hey, there we go. Okay. So, let's get this wrapped around here. This is... Normally you would use an eyelet for this, but I'm not doing this permanently. This is just for display. So normally you would get one of these that instead of having... I'll just show you what these are. These are like little blade receptacles. These fit these tabs. So you can... It takes a little bit of doing. You got to wiggle it on there. But those go on there, and that's how you attach these. These are super cheap at the parts store. And some of them, instead of having this spade connector thing on them, like so, they'll just have a little ring. And what that does is you can take this nut off, put it over, and then put your nut back on. I didn't remember to bring those home, and I'm not doing this permanently, so we're fine. Don't do what I'm about to do. Just use an eyelet. Again, they're not that expensive. I just forgot them. And I'm not doing this permanently, so we're not going to worry about it. Alright. Obviously, you want to make sure that's good and secure, because you don't want your wires coming loose. So that's super tight. And if we check it, I'm going to blow a fuse on purpose here. Yep, there it went. So, hello, Koi. How's it going? So that fuse is wasted. I actually blew that fuse out, and you can see the inside of it. I don't know if I can get a good enough view on that. See, the inside of that fuse isn't connected anymore? Can you reset them? No. Fuses, once they blow, they are done. You have to replace them. That's why I'm only going to do this with one. I blew that on purpose to show that we are connected and hot. You don't want to normally do that with fuses. That's a bad thing to do. But for the sake of demonstration, that's how it works. So that's a wasted fuse now. We'll just take number 6 out and put it in 1 because I want to use 1, 2, 3, and 4. That way it's easy to keep track of. We'll take number 5 out too because we're not going to need it. So that's a trash fuse. Right, that's the bad one. Yep, that's the one I just blew up. Lol, did you check your messages? Me? No, I don't think I have here in the last few minutes. Oh, Discord. No, you must be talking to Koi, because I definitely don't have him. Yeah, okay, there it is, yep. Alright, so, we've got power here. Now, we need to get power to our LED lights. This is super easy. Because our lights come like this. Here's a light bar. So, our lights come with black and red. I'll split them so they're easier to see. They're kind of stuck together right now. So, come on. Okay, there we go. So, you can see I have... Where's that? There we go. I don't mind the little red streak on here. That's where it was connected. Some of the rubber stuck. This is black and red, like so. Black is negative. Red is positive. Just like here. Red is positive. Black up here is negative. So we're going to take what you want to do it safely. Oops. Take your wire strippers or whatever. You can use slide cuts for this if you're careful. Strip the plastic so you get more of the metal exposed on your wiring. Ow, my feet are falling asleep so bad. Alright, we're going to fold this over just to make sure I have good contact points. We put this into here. That way, and you can see it kind of comes out the other end. Whoops, a little bit there. What you have down the center of this is just a little piece of metal. And then touch them together. Oh, these aren't hot yet. These are okay. I can touch these as much as I want because these are just connected to the light strip only. Do I understand any of this? No. Will I stay regardless? Yes. Well, I explained a lot more of the basics of it a few minutes ago, Koi. So if you want to watch the VOD, you'll actually learn a little bit more. I already got past that part. Alright, so we're going to put that in there, and because I don't care about these stock ends they come with, we're just going to crimp this down. Like, oh, that wasn't even in camera. Alright, so now that is attached to our wire. That's part of it. You're a better teacher than mine at school. I had a lot of teachers I didn't like, so I tried to learn from them. So, this is going to be, since this light's over here, we're going to go and hook it up to number 4. So, we've got this attached. This is the red wire that's hooked up because our black wire's here. So, we're going to plug this into one of our powered up slots. Now, let me turn off my pretty little hand cam light here. Fair warning, flash warning. Alright, so, this is actually natural light in my room. I have a big old spotlight right here that I've been using to light up my area. So this is natural lighting. So we've got our lights hooked up here. Let's flip this over like so. That way I can get the negative closer to where I need it to be. I should have said where it needed to go. That way I could have rhymed. But hey, it's not like I'm a rapper or anything. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to expose a little wire here. And if I touch them together, lo and behold, why is it lighting up green? What? Okay, I promise you in real life, that's red. My camera just hates it. Oh dear, that's actually completely knackered my camera. I ruined my camera with the LEDs. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, I've completely knackered this camera with that red light. It apparently ruins What? No. Come on. Did that seriously burn my camera out? Now permanently green. No. My cheap $8 Amazon camera. No. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, let me see. Let me try something. I'm going to turn off all of the lights in my room and do this again. Give me a second here. Oh, and I got to turn the... My tracking may go funny because I now have no light in my room after this. Alright. We're going dark. Oh, that's my screen light. That's the only reason you can see it. I'm going to move this off screen so it doesn't burn my camera up. There, it's red. Now you can see it. Yep, it doesn't like that. Why is it making everything... Like, bro. Let me see if I can put, like, something over it so it just glows. Okay, yeah. My camera really doesn't like that, so I'm not going to keep doing it. But you guys get the idea. Wow, yeah, that's ruining that camera. Why is that happening? Does anybody have any ideas as to why that's happening? What? Bro. I wonder if I, like, turn on green light, if that would help in here. I have RGB change lights in my room. Alright, that's not helping. Go back to white. Alright, yeah, that's not helping. That's so annoying. I cannot believe that. Oh, some of the lights are out, though, too. That might be part of why. But yeah, you can see... Just by touching it, it lights up. So, all you would have to do is take each ring of lights, connect one to here, the other end of it to ground over there, and you're all set. It's that easy. I cannot believe that broke my camera. That is so annoying. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little ticked about that. That's really not cool. I hope maybe with a little bit of like off time it'll recover. I'm gonna have to test this camera again. I may have ruined it completely. I can't believe it can't handle red LEDs like that. But you can see that's how you should volunteer at my school for mechanics club. I may or may not have done some similar stuff in high school like that. But yeah, that's and then of course when you're all done, you just use the electrical tape to tape it all together, like so. I'm actually gonna unhook this because I don't want it ruining my camera anymore. And that's the cool part is if you ever want to take this apart, you can take your fuse box out, you can unhook your wire, which isn't usually that easy, and you have your fuse box, your lights back, everything. You can take it all right back off and you're all set. It's super easy. That actually didn't take as long to explain as I thought. Uh-oh. What is happening to my camera? Are you guys seeing this? I definitely broke that camera. Yeah, that's no longer a live feed. That camera just broke. That camera is completely knackered now. Oh, jeez. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Goodbye. Yeah, we're just going to delete that entire source. And we're going to unplug that because apparently that's going to be the end of my hand cam streams, I guess, until I can get a new camera. Maybe I'll look at a better one next time and then not shine bright LEDs in front of it. Who knew that ruined cameras? Lessons learned. Don't do... Yeah, I'm not done streaming tonight. I am going to end this stream for VOD purposes because I want to publish this differently on my YouTube. So I'm going to end this stream. That way I can also get the live car battery out of my second bedroom. And I can also put all of my stuff away for work tomorrow. And then I will be back live here in a few minutes again to actually play a game like usual. So I actually wanted to do and like hook up 3 or 4 at a time. But apparently my camera isn't going to tolerate that. So, but yeah, now you know. CMS? What? Oh, Car Mechanic Sim. I might play Car Mechanic Sim. Honestly, I haven't decided yet. I'm still deciding what other games do I have right now. I really haven't picked yet. I'm gonna think about it, and I'll let you guys know when I get back on, because I still haven't picked. Maybe don't buy a cheapo camera next time. Well, I wasn't going to use it, but maybe just a handful of times, so I wasn't as worried about it. And I just never thought twice about it, so... when will I play Genshin again? It has been a very long time since I played Genshin. Maybe I'll play some of that tonight. I might just play some Genshin. I don't know. Like I said, let me clean up and think about it. I'll be back here hopefully in about 20 minutes after I pick my stuff up. Still waiting for you to reach 16 so I can join you. I do need to get up to 16. I'm hoping that'll make that game a little more fun for me, because I must admit I struggle with it a little bit. So let me go ahead. Yeah, I might just play some Genshin tonight. Let me go ahead and stop the stream now. I'm gonna go ahead and call this one for a VOD, and then like I said, I'm hoping to be on, depending on how long it takes me to clean up, watch for me like around 9 to 9:15. So I will be back here in just a little bit. Hopefully you guys learned a little something. I'm sorry the camera broke. I didn't know that would happen. So, like I said, lessons learned. But yeah, so if you have any questions, or if you have want to know where I buy a certain thing, or if you need a certain tool or whatever, if you want to attempt this yourself, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm always happy to help you create something if you want. So just let me know if that's something you're interested in, and I will see if I can help you create it. So I just realized I'm still small I turned the camera off. But yeah, so I will be back here in just a little bit. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully you learned something and you maybe can use it for some LED lights in your cars, and I will be back here in just a little bit. Yep, and on that note, yeah, the camera, pretty much. It died. Exodia obliterate, pretty much, yeah. I'll see you guys here in just a little bit. Beans. Sorry, I had to.